Today we will cover the next collection, that is Python set. So from the beginning already I have given the clarity. There are 4 collections in Python: list, set, tuple and dictionary. So list already we have completed. Just the concept of list, whatever we have known, we will see in reverse way. So what was the concept of list? Duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved. In set, duplicates are not allowed, insertion order is not preserved. So first point, it is another collection in Python. Then in which scenario we will use set as collection? When we want to represent a group of data items, where duplicates are not allowed, and insertion order is not preserved, then we use set as collection. So duplicates are not allowed. If I will insert duplicate data item, let 100, 200, 300, then 100. So one time the data will come to the picture. Duplicates are not allowed. If we will insert duplicate data items, there is no impact. Then another point is insertion order is not preserved. In which order we will insert data in same order that we cannot get the data. In which order? So we will see in any order the data item will come to the picture. So here order is not preserved. But in case of list, that already we have seen, duplicates are allowed, insertion order is preserved. That's why I told set, it is the reverse concept of list. Okay, so directly we will go to my Jupyter notebook environment, and suppose this is Python set. Okay, so in list, that already we have seen in a list, square bracket, within square bracket, when we are assigning the data item, so that is representing list. So you remember guys, so set means curly bracket. Let my, suppose set name is, suppose one set, suppose I will take as fruits, suppose. Within curly bracket, so whatever the data items that we will assign, so that is representing set. So within curly bracket, suppose I will assign some data item, let apple, let banana, let cherry, let orange. So let my duplicate data item, suppose one duplicate data item, suppose I will take apple. Okay, so let there is a data set, and the set name is fruits containing this data items. So you can take also multiple types of data items, but here similar types of data items that I have taken, and since all are string value, apple is a string value, banana is a string value, cherry is a string value, orange is a string value, so I have identified within a double quote. So you can identify within a single quote or double quote or triple quote also. So if I will write print fruits, and now I will hit run. I want to see the value of fruits, then I will hit run. You see, so I got so set, and you see duplicates are not allowed. First we will see apple and apple. So two times that I had inserted, but when I got the data item, one time that I got apple. Insertion order is not preserved. So first I had inserted apple, I got apple. Then I had inserted banana, I got cherry. So here from this point we got a clarity. Insertion order is not preserved. In which order we inserted a data item, in same order we are not getting that data item. Okay, so I hope everybody got clarity. So this is called a set. So set means within curly bracket we will assign some data items. We will assign some data items within a curly bracket, but duplicates are not allowing and insertion order is not preserving. Okay, the same things that we will move forward. So if I want to say what is the length of a set, so length of a set. So number of data items present in a set. Suppose so 1, 2, 3, 4 number of data items, and for that there is a function that already we have known in a list. So maximum what concept that whatever we had covered in list, so maximum points that we will cover here also. So same concept for getting the length of a set, number of data items present in a set, that is called as length of a set. So my set name is fruits and I will hit run, I will get 4. Okay, so the length of set is 4. Okay, then same way, so when a collection, here collection is set name is fruits. So when we are representing a set, internally what is happening, a memory is allocating and the name of the memory is fruits, and that memory is containing these data items: apple, banana, cherry, orange. So these are the data items the set fruits will contain. So question is, if it is a memory, then what is the size of the memory? How much amount of memory is reserving? Same way, in which way that in list that already we had got. So same way, so to get the size of set, to get the size of set, here set name is fruits. So one module that we have to import, that is sys module. So because one built-in function that we have to call, that is get size of. Get size of is a built-in function coming from sys module. So that's why I am importing sys module. So this is called as import statement, sys module. So if I will not import sys module, then get size of function is will not understandable by the control. So within bracket I will write, so set name. Now I will hit run. You see, so we got 216. That means the meaning is 216 bytes of memory will reserve, will allocate, and the name of the memory is fruits, and the memory containing apple, cherry, banana, orange, these data items. So I hope everybody got clarity. So we will move forward, then we will go to the next point. If I want to retrieve, same concept, retrieve all data items from set. Retrieve all data items from set. So in which way that from list that we had got, so definitely in that way we will get all data items from set. So we will use for that, we will use a for loop. For k is what loop variable. In place of k, whatever you can write, it is completely user defined. For k in fruits, set name is fruits. For k in fruits, print k. Okay, so here already regarding this context I have given the clarity. So for k is considering as loop variable for each value of fruits. for each data item of fruits in K, I will print K. So how it is happening? So first the data item apple will come to K. So when a data item is assigning into a loop variable, then loop body will execute. So here loop body is print K. That means the value of K will print. So here, so first the data item apple, so it is coming to K. So body will execute. So print K, that is the value of K. So apple printed. After executing the body, the control will go to the next data item, that is cherry, and the next data item cherry will come to K. Again body will execute, print K, the value of K, that is cherry, will print. After executing the body, the control will go to the next data item, that is banana. The next data item banana will come to K. Again body will execute, print K, the data item banana will print. After executing the body, the control will go to the next data item, that is orange. So the data item orange will come to K. Again body will execute, print K, so orange will print. So after executing the body, the control will go to the next data item, but there is no next data item. So when the control is finding there is no next data item, so at that time the loop will terminate. Okay, so when the loop will terminate, we will get all data items. You see, now I will hit run, so I will get all data items. So this is the way that we can retrieve all data items. This is the way that we can retrieve all data items from a set. Okay, so then we will go to the next point. So there are various approaches to represent a set. First approach that we saw here, within curly bracket, we assign the data item that is representing a set. Now, there is another approach to represent a set. So there is a built-in function. Let my set name is suppose s1 equals to suppose. So there is a built-in function set. It is basically this called as constructor, but in later on that I will explain what is that constructor. But you remember now there is a built-in function set function. There is a built-in function. Name of the built-in function set function. So when set function we are invoking. Set function we are invoking is set is creating. Now there is no data item that we have assigned, so it is an empty set that we can consider. So let my set name is s1. So s1 equals to set function. So that meaning is set function I am invoking. So when this set function is invoking, a set is creating. Now I will hit run. You see, this is called as empty set. This is called as empty set. Okay, then question is how to insert, how to assign the data items, how to assign the data items in set. So we will see very simple. We will see first some built-in functions available in set. Already in list we have discussed how to get all built-in functions in list in same way that we can get all built-in functions from set. To get all built-in functions, in set. To get all built-in functions in set, so how? There is a function dir. So there is a built-in function, that built-in function name is dir, and within bracket, so any set name I will specify. So here two set we have, one is set name is s1, and before that one set that we have created, that set name was fruits. So any set name that we will put here, we will specify here. So there is a built-in function, that function name is dir. When that function is invoking, that we will get all built-in functions present in set. You see, now I will hit run. So I got all built-in functions. So these are used built-in functions and these are unused built-in functions. So in list also, that in this way that we had got all built-in functions present in list. So in any collection, not only in list set, remaining TOEFL and dictionary, So if you will call dir function, then you can get all built-in functions. Okay, so you see the first used built-in function, that is add. There is a built-in function add function. Okay, so add function. So by invoking add function, we can add data items. That means we can assign data items. My set name is s1 dot add function. How I will add? Suppose let it 100. Okay, some data items I will add. Suppose s1 dot add, let 12.34, multiple types of data items suppose I am taking. So a string value, suppose I will take Python, then s1 dot add. Okay, so there is a boolean value, suppose false, multiple types of value suppose I am taking. Suppose s1 dot add one duplicate data item, suppose 100 I am taking. Let s1 dot add, suppose let 500. Let print s1. So you see, now I will hit run. So you see, I got a set because data items are coming within a curly bracket. So in output scenario, so when we will see the data items are coming within a curly bracket, so that is representing a set. Okay, so you see, first duplicates are not allowed, 100 and 100. Two times this is my duplicate data item, but one time it have come, duplicates are not allowed. Then insertion order is not preserved. First I had inserted 100, I got false. Then I had inserted 12.34, I got 100. So here from this point, what we are observing, insertion order is not preserved and duplicates are not allowed. So hence we can say it is a list. Okay, sorry, it is a set. Duplicates are not allowed and insertion order is not preserved, then we can say it is a set. Then here question may arise. So if some question may arise here, so you may raise a question. What is the question? Sir, in this approach, if I am assigning a data item, I am invoking means calling add function. For assigning one data item, one line I am writing. That means one time I am invoking add function. When second data item I am going to assign, again second line I have to write. Again add function I have to call. Suppose if I want to assign 100 data items, then 100 times I have to call add method, add function, and 100 lines of code that I have to write. So which is tedious, which is a complex, because here within a curly bracket at a time, so within a one line, it is possible that I am assigning all data items. So why I will prefer this approach? So question is, can it possible? Means second, this approach by invoking set method, can it possible? So within a one line, so we can assign multiple data items, multiple types of data items. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. How? Suppose you see, let my set name is s2. Let my set name is s2, set function I am invoking. Okay, so currently I told when set function I am calling, I am invoking, it is creating a set. Then within a set function, a list of values that I will take. Within a set function, a list of values, suppose 200, 300, then there is a boolean value, true. There is a float value, 4.5. Then there is a duplicate data item, 300, let 500, let 700. So whatever I will take in this way, some data items. Now print s2. So s2 is my set name. S2 is my set name. So now I will hit run. So you see, so happily I got a set. Data items are coming within a curly bracket. 200 First I had inserted, but I got true. That means insertion order is not preserved. So 300 is my duplicate data items because two times I have inserted 300, but I got one time 300. So duplicates are not allowed. Insertion order is not preserved. So hence we can say it is a set. So in this way that we can represent a set. So two approaches that we saw. Then some operations that also we will discuss, because add function we quite saw. So when adding a new data item, so add function that we are invoking. Then copy function and clear function, so many built-in functions, copy, difference, these are what all are built-in function, and every built-in function having a specific purpose, specific functionality, and when a function is invoking, so it is representing an operation. Okay, so same way, I will go to copy function. S3 equals to let S2 dot copy function. So already we know in list concept. So copy function means all data item of S2 here in this context will copy into S3. So I will print the value of S3. So now I will hit run. So I got all data items of S2 will copy into S3. Similarly, clear function to release all data items from a set. I will call clear function. Set name is S3 dot clear function, and I will write so print S3. So here I will hit run, I will get an empty set. So after clear function invocation, all data items released. Okay, so this is all about copy function and clear function. Copy function representing what? All data items of a set will copy into another, and the clear function is representing what? All data items are releasing. As a result, we are getting an empty set. Then we will go to perform remove operation. Remove operation. So for remove operation means removing a data item from a set. So from particularly in set context, for remove operation, we have three function. One is pop function, one is remove function, and one is discard function also. So we have three built-in function. So set providing three built-in function to perform remove operation. One is discard, and one is pop function, and one is remove function. So you see, first of all, suppose if my set name is S3 dot remove within bracket, suppose I will specify a data item, suppose let it 4.5. This data item I want to remove. So what is the value of S3 now after removing 4.5? So now I will hit run. So uh, okay, so S3 already clear function I have called. So I will write S3 is now after clear function invocation, S3 is an empty set. Now I will write S2. So what is the value of S2? So now I will hit run. You see 4.5 removed. So S2 value is through 700, 4.5, 200, 300. This is the S2 value because S3 is already an empty set because already clear function that we have called. So remove function, removing a data item from a set within bracket, whatever the data item we are specifying. So that data item when we specified, so that data item removed. After that, suppose if you will write s2 dot discard function, okay, s2 dot discard function. Suppose I want to remove data item true. So true is a boolean value. So print s2. Now I will hit run. You see the data item true removes. Okay, then immediately question will arise, sir, what is the difference between remove and discard function? Because in which way that we wrote remove function in same way that we wrote discard function. The remove function taking one argument, discard function taking one argument, within parenthesis whatever the data item that we specified, that data item removed. So same syntax. So in which way that remove function is removing a data item, discard function is removing a data item from a set. So what is the difference? Difference is just you see, just I am showing a scenario. Suppose s2 dot remove, suppose within a bracket 900, print s2. You see, first of all, you see, observe the data item 900 is not available in s2. The data item 900 not present in s2. So one data item is not present in a set what we are trying to remove. You see, I will hit run and immediately I will get error, that is key error. Key error 900, that means the data item 900 not present in s2. But same concept I will represent by invoking discard function 900 and print s2. Okay, so the data item 900 is not present in s2, but I am trying to remove by invoking discard function. Now I will hit run. You see, there is no impact. Simply print s2, so the value of s2 displayed. So if a data item is not present in a set and we are trying to remove the data item by invoking discard function, there is no impact. But here, same scenario, if what I will call a remove function, immediately that error that we are getting, it is clearly coming to the picture. The data item 900 is not present in S2. So I hope you got clarity. Then another way that we can remove a data item from a set, that is pop function, s2.pop function, and here print s2. So pop function. So in list already we have studied there is a pop function, but in list pop function was removing last data item from a list. But here pop function in set removing the first data item from set. You see, now I will hit run. So first data item removed. Okay. So this point you guys you remember. So pop function in list, pop function in set. Okay, so pop function in list removing data item, last data item from list, but whereas pop function removing what pop function in set removing first data item from what set. Then apart that pop function, discard function, remove function, clear function. Clear means releasing, means removing. So these are the built-in functions that we are using for removal operation. But apart that, there is also del keyword. There is also del keyword. There is a keyword. Del keyword is also used. Okay, del keyword can use. Okay, for deleting a set completely. Deleting a set completely. So how? So if I will write del, suppose set name is s2, then after that print s2. So if I will print, so before that this line will execute. So s2 will delete. If I will print, so definitely, so s2 is not available. So you see, now I will hit run. You see, S2 is not defined because before that, before this line, so this line have executed. That means the set S2 have deleted completely. The set, what? The set S2 have deleted completely. So del keyword, there is a keyword del keyword. So especially we can use for what? Deleting a set completely. Okay, so I hope everybody got clarity. Uh, Apart that we can use so many some mathematical function also, whatever the set is providing, union function, intersection function, difference function, update function. There are various functions, but not all functions are not so important. In Python, collection list is important, dictionary is important. These two collection is much more important for data analytics. Very simple. We have a set. Name of the set is set1. Directly I can write suppose anything. So we can take anything. We can take union, intersection. Okay, so 100 comma 200 comma 300. Okay, so let we have a set 2. Suppose anything that we can take, suppose 300 comma 400 comma 500. Suppose we have two set 1 and set 2, and we will take directly, suppose an output set 3. So we can write set 1 dot union function set 2. Name of the set is set 2. So what is the purpose of union function, that already we have known. So union function representing all data items of set 1 and all data items of set 2 will join. So 100, you see, if I will write print set 3, now I will hit run. You see, I got all 100, 400, 100, 500, 200, 300. That means 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So all data items of set 1 and set 2 will come to the picture. So that all data items I assigned in third set, that is set 3, then I printed set 3. Similarly, there is an intersection function. If I will write set 4 equals to set 1, there is a function intersection. So very simple. So set 2, then what is the value of set 4? Intersection means common data item. You see, now I will hit run. So common data item, so in set 1 300, in set 2 300. The data item which is common in between set 1 and set 2. So that data item will come to the picture. Okay, so in this way, so many built-in functions that we can discuss. Another function, what update function we can use. Update function, what update function will do? Update function. So what update function will do? This function returns what inserts the items uh, items in set 2. Suppose we have two set 2 into set 1 into set 1. Suppose let it suppose we have again, suppose set 5, suppose. Okay, set 6 into set 5. Let it. So we have two set, let's set 5 and set 6. So set 5, suppose let it a comma b, let all are string values c, suppose. And set 6, suppose let it 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now I will directly call update function set 5 dot update function. Within a bracket I will write s6. So maybe, or whatever the outputs I can assign it another set, or you can use either set 5 or set 6. Print set 5. Now I will hit run. So you see what update name is 6. Also print set 5. Okay, so set name is set 6. So now I will hit run. You see, so I got A1, then B2, C3. That means what? Set 6 in update function inserting set 6 data items in set 5. So 1, 2, 3 are the data items of set 6. So that data items 1, 2, 3 inserted in set 5. You see the output set A1, B, 2, C, 3. So these are the various built-in functions of set. These are the various functions. Lots of things, intersection, update function. There is a built-in, another built-in function that will keep only the items that are present in both sets. So intersection, that already we have completed. Difference, symmetric difference, update function. So there are so many built-in functions also that you can do the practice, but set is not so important. So This is all about set. Then we will go to the next collection, tuple. So I hope everybody got clarity what is a set and how to represent a set and some built-in functions that we used for performing various operations. So I hope everybody got clarity.